Sheikh Gumi failed to speak out against kidnappings, killings of Northerners, borrowings under ex-President Buhari. He should be warned. Niger Delta ex-militant leaders says. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel. To get notified when we upload hot juicy news updates, please click on the notification bell. The former Niger Delta warlord asked Gumi and his likes where they were when former President Muhammadu Buhari used Nigerian infrastructures and souls of Nigerians to borrow money. I know that this thing will bring wahala. You don't just come outside and you come outside and you start speaking from your emotion. You don't. You don't. Because of what concern religion. Where have you been all this while? That time, we know they hear word because of this man matter. If you come outside, these people, it is because of poverty. He came and said it was because of poverty that this, in fact, make we listen to the news first. The news in detail, please. Former militant leaders from the Niger Delta region have described as provocative the recent statement by Sheikh Ahmad Gumi against the Nigerian government, saying he failed to speak out during the kidnappings, maiming, and killings in the country. The former Nigerian Delta warlord asked Gumi and his likes where they were when former President Muhammadu Buhari used Nigerian infrastructures and souls of Nigeria to borrow money. They also warned Sheikh Gumi against action that will provoke the people of the Niger Delta region. The ex-militant leaders under the auspices of the Movement for the Sustainable Development of the Niger Delta MSDND, in a statement signed by its national coordinator, Chief Aibetekena Oludin, expressed the suspicion that Sheikh Gumi, like in the shameful days of Boko Haram killings, was allegedly representing groups of corrupt individuals who plunged the country into an abysmal state. MSDND in the statement described Gumi utterance as disheartening, noting that some individuals still engaged in hate speech and divisive rhetoric, seeking to use religion to sow seeds of discord among Nigerians. We have resolved to point out Gumi and his like that a massive fraud in the FCT, including a garnishment order to the tune of $800 million against the Federal Capital Territory Administration (FCTA), was perpetrated under a Northern minister and a Northern president. Minister Wike is only taking very hard decisions to restore the economy of the FCT. It is a sad reminder that Gumi could not speak out when his alleged sponsors were kidnapping, maiming, and killing Northerners under the guise of Islamic fundamentalists. Where was he when former President Buhari used Nigeria's infrastructures and the souls of Nigerians to borrow money? Suddenly he has turned to an activist against FCT administration. We challenge Sheikh Gumi and his cohort to mention a state governor that has performed in their northern states such as Nyesom Wike since advent of democratic rule. Wike is the pride of the Niger Delta region. The MSDND strongly called on the Minister of Mines and Steel Development, Honorable Dele Alake, to ensure that the revenues from the mining of precious minerals such as gold are domiciled in the nation's treasury, warning that failure of the northern states to allow collective revenue into the nation's purse would force the use from the Niger Delta to truncate crude oil exploration and deny northern states from the benefits. They argue that President Bola Tinubu and the Minister of Mines and Steel Development, Dele Alake, should embark on an urgent review of mining policies and ensure revenue from mining activities are domiciled in the nation's purse. We stand ready to champion this cause to ensure that all revenue from our nation's resources be brought into the national treasury. We are ready to cut off the northern state from the crude oil exploration revenue if the monies from mining activities are not domiciled with the federal government. I thought I said this thing will cause fight. Sincerely, it will cause quarrel. You see, there are some things, as I was reading news, I was like, people will go abroad for peace of mind, even as things they had for there. You know, say abroad, their life is boring. Permit me to use the word boring but peaceful. You go they drive, no pothole, abi? everywhere dey smooth. You go dey your house, you go pay for lights, you go use lights, you go use am, you go use the light well, but just dey ready to pay. Water go dey, you get? You understand me? Water go dey, but you go pay. Amo, school nko, hospital, then go pay. What am I trying to say? You see this thing, if you think about it, the way the likes of Sheikh Ahmad Gumi are shielded and protected. If you just look at them, you just say, big. When they now spoke on the issue concerning the resources from crude oil, that if they don't take time, in fact, see that their oil, that those mineral resources will be said for not, where they say na state owned. If they no start to them allow make federal governments, they give federal government say they are their own too, then go make sure so they come out there. Now, so even supposed to be. But they take a lot of nonsense inside this country, a lot of, permit me to say this words, a lot of BS. I tell you, but they take am. Imagine the gold waiting for Zamfara, they say na state owned, but the oil waiting for southern Nigeria, or make I say Niger Delta region, they say na waiting, they say na Nigeria own. Make we deceive ourselves for this country. That's why some people will tell you that Nigeria cannot be together because of this mentality. Your own is for, my own is my own, but your own is our own. Who's that? So you want to tell me that southern Nigeria is now a man, that the northern Nigeria is a woman? It's not possible. And yet, their tongue now is sharp pass. Tell me where this man was when all the whole brouhaha was happening under the former administration. Did he take a sleep? Did he sleep like Princess Diana that slept for how many years? Did his Prince Charming just appear and give him a kiss and he woke up after how many? I beg, see all this kind of talk, now they bring wahala. Coming out to say, if you listen to a lot of things they said, you go like, how these people you sit down, they reason. You go ask yourself, God, how we use open eye create some people? You go ask yourself this kind of question. You are coming out to run your mouth because and they treat because for this country there is no rule of law. They don't refuse to allow person will be saying no waiting they do. Go that's it. They know if they allow somebody will be saying no waiting they do, go that's it. This country, not in Nigeria, they go suffer because they go all these places they use Zamfara good, it will be federal. You go be federal, they not burn anybody to come talk anything. Alright, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.